counting the cracks in the ceiling, tracing lines in the dust, trying to find a reason for the way we turn to rust. The TV's on a static screen, just a home against the wall, but it can't drown out the feeling of the shadows getting tall. I find your hairbrush on the dresser, a single strand of gold, but the air is thin and biting, and the house is growing cold. I'm talking to the curtains, I'm arguing with the floor, just to hear a sound that isn't the slamming of a door. It's the hollow, heavy ringing of a room without your voice, a suffocating silence where I don't have a choice. I'm listening for your laughter, for the way you say my name, but every corner's empty and nothing feels the same. The walls are closing in, they're making so much noise, in the aching, lonely canyon of a room without your voice. I left your faded sweater draped across the wooden chair, hoping if I squint my eyes I'll see you sitting there. But the fabric's losing your scent and the perfume's fading fast. Oh, it's just another ghost of a love that didn't last. I used to complain about the music that you play. Now I give my soul to hear a single note today. Even the floorboards are stopped, their rhythmic crake, like they're holding their breath, waiting for you to speak. And I'm screaming underwater, I'm shouting at the dark, but silence is a fire that leaves a frozen mark. It's the hollow, heavy ringing of a room without your voice, a suffocating silence where I don't have a choice. I'm listening for your laughter, for the way to say my name, but every corner's empty and nothing feels the same. The walls are closing in, they're making so much noise, in the aching, lonely canyon of a room without your voice. Can you hear me? Because I can't hear a thing, just the ghost of a song that we used to sing. It's so quiet in here, a room without your voice. I'm counting the cracks in the ceiling, tracing lines in the dust, trying to find a reason for the way we turn to us. The TV's on a static screen, just a hum against the wall, but it can't drown out the feeling of the shadows getting tall. I find your hairbrush on the dresser, a single strand of gold, but the air is thin and biting, and the house is growing cold. I'm talking to the curtains, I'm arguing with the floor, just to hear a sound that isn't the slamming of a door. It's the hollow, heavy ringing of a room without your voice, a suffocating silence where I don't have a choice. I'm listening for your laughter, for the way you say my name, but every corner's empty and nothing feels making so much noise in the aching, lonely canyon of a room without your voice. I left your faded sweater draped across the wooden chair, hoping if I squint my eyes I'll see you sitting there. But the fabric's losing your scent and the perfume's fading fast. Just another ghost of a love that didn't last. I used to complain about the music that you play. Now I'd give my soul to hear a single note today. Even the floorboards have stopped their rhythmic crake, like they're holding their breath, waiting for you to speak. And I'm screaming underwater, I'm shouting at the dark, but silence is a fire that leaves a frozen mark. It's the hollow, heavy ringing of a room without your voice, the suffocating silence where I don't have a choice. I'm listening for your laughter, for the way you say my name, but every corner's so much noise in the aching, lonely canyon of a room without your voice. Can you hear me? 'Cause I can't hear a thing, just the ghost of a song that we used to sing. It's so quiet, so quiet in here, a room without your voice.
The sunlight's hitting the kitchen floor, that jagged, lonesome way. It's been an hour since I woke up, but I'm still stuck in yesterday. I reached across the mattress, but the sheets were crisp and flat. Just a hollow space where a miracle once sat. I made 2 cups by habit, steam rising in a pair, but one is just a ghost sitting in your empty chair. I used to drink it black, now I don't drink it at all. I just sit and watch the shadows stretching down the hall. It's another day of cold coffee morning, bitter and blue, staring at the ceramic that should be held by you. The caffeine doesn't kick in, the warmth is long gone. It's a slow motion heartbreak at the break of every dawn. I'm waiting for the stir of a spoon that isn't there. Just a cold coffee morning in a house I can't bear. There's a ring on the wood from where you set your mug last night, the last time we were us, before the morning lost its light. Now the cream is swirling slow, like a storm inside the cup. I'm waiting for your footsteps, but the house won't wake up. Every sip is like a memory that's lost its golden glow, a reminder that you're gone and that I'm always the last to know. I could pour it down the sink, I could wash the pain away, but if I clear the table, then you're really gone today. So I let it sit there freezing, and stagnancy. A perfect little picture of what's left of you and me. It's another day of cold coffee morning, bitter and blue, staring at the ceramic that should be held by you. The caffeine doesn't kick in, the warmth is long gone. It's a slow motion heartbreak at the break of every dawn. I'm waiting for the stir of a spoon that isn't there. Just a cold coffee morning in a house I can't bear. It's getting cold, just like your side of the bed, just like the I love yous that we never should have said. I'll just leave it on the counter, maybe let the vapor die. Another cold coffee morning, another day to try. The sunlight's hitting the kitchen floor in that jagged, lonesome way. It's been an hour since I woke up, but I'm still stuck in yesterday. I reached across the mattress, but the sheets were crisp and flat. Just a hollow space where a miracle once sat. I made 2 cups by habit, steam rising in a pair. But one is just a ghost sitting in your empty chair. I used to drink it black, now I don't drink it at all. I just sit and watch the shadows stretching down the hall. It's another day of cold coffee mornings, bitter and blue, staring at the ceramic that should be held by you. The caffeine doesn't kick in, the warmth is long gone. It's a slow motion heartbreak at the break of every dawn. I'm waiting for the stir of a spoon that isn't there. Just a cold coffee morning in a house I can't bear. There's a ring on the wood from where you set your mark last night. The last time we were us before the morning lost its light. Now the cream is swirling slow like a storm inside the cup. I'm waiting for your footsteps, but the house won't wake up. Every sip is like a memory that's lost its golden glow. Reminder that you're gone and that I'm always the last to know. I could pour it down the sink, I could wash the pain away, but if I clear the table, then you're really gonna day. So I let it sit there freezing, a dark and stagnancy. A perfect little picture of what's left of you and me. It's another day of cold coffee mornings, bitter and blue, staring at the ceramic that should be held by you. The caffeine doesn't kick in, the warmth is long gone. It's a slow motion heartbreak at the break of every dawn. I'm waiting for the stir of a spoon that isn't there. Just a cold coffee morning in a house I can't bear. It's getting cold, just like your our kingdom on a cloud high above the grave. We swore the laws of physics didn't apply to us that way. I was the moon and you were the tide, pulling at my soul. But the higher that we climbed, the more we lost control. We thought we were flying, just two stars against the dark. But the sky is a lonely place for a flickering little spark. The air started thinning, the oxygen ran low, and the earth started calling. The only way it knows, it was gravity versus us, and we never stood a chance. The weight of the world crashed the middle of our dance. We tried to keep our heads up, we tried to stay light, but the heavy hand of real life pulled us from the high. You can fight the wind, you can fight the dust, but you can't win the war of gravity versus us. Now I'm looking at the crater where our forever used to be, just a pile of broken glass and a bruised up memory. It's not that we didn't love, it's just that we grew wings in a world that only cares for the weight of solid things. I'm back on the pavement, feeling every ounce of lead, while the echoes of our up there are spinning in my head. Newton didn't tell me that the fall would be this long, or that the pull of the ground could be twice as loud as a song. We were masterpieces hanging by a thread. Now we're just two shadows where the light stopped being shed. It was gravity versus us, and we never stood a chance. The weight of the world crashed the middle of our dance. We tried to keep our heads up, we tried to stay light, but the heavy and the real light pulled us from the height. You can fight the wind, you can fight the dust, but you can't win the war of gravity versus us. Down we go, back to the dirt and the stone, where everything beautiful ends up alone. I'm heavy, I'm hollow, I'm covered in rust, losing the battle of gravity versus gravity versus. We built our kingdom on a cloud high above the grave. We swore the laws of physics didn't apply to us that way. I was the moon and you were the tide, pulling at my soul. But the higher that we climb, the more we lost control. We thought we were flying, just two stars against the dark. But the sky is a lonely place for a flickering little spark. The air started thinning, the oxygen ran low, and the earth started calling. The only way you know, it was gravity versus us, and we never stood a chance. The weight of the world crashed the Now I'm looking at the crater where I forever used to be. Just a pile of broken glass and a bruised up memory. It's not that we didn't love, it's just that we grew wings in a world that only cares for the weight of solid things. I'm back on the pavement, feeling every ounce of lead, while the echoes of out up there are spinning in my head. Newton didn't tell me that the fall would be this long, or that the pull of the ground could be twice as loud as a song. We were masterpieces hanging by a thread. Now we're just two shadows where the lights stop being shed. It was gravity versus us, and we never stood a chance. The weight of the world crashed the middle of our dance. We tried to keep our heads up, we tried to stay light, but the heavy end of real life pulled us from the high. You can fight the wind, you can fight the dust, but you can't win the war of gravity versus. Down we go, back to the dirt and the stone, where everything beautiful ends up alone. I'm heavy, I'm hollow, I'm covered in rust, losing the battle of gravity versus. Oh, 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 oh. We built a house on a promise, painted every wall with gold. We had a list of 1,000 stories that we'd tell when we were young. I kept your secrets like a heartbeat, I wore your name just like a crown. But even the strongest anchors sometimes let the ship go down. We did everything they told us, we gave it every breath we had, but sometimes good isn't enough to stop the bad. They say that it's a fire, they say it's worth the fight, but nobody warns you what happens when the world won't light. 'Cause love can fail, even when you're trying. It can slip right through your fingers while you're holding on and crying. It's not always a villain or a lie that breaks the seal. Sometimes it's just the gravity of everything we feel. We fought the tide, we set the sail, but I'm standing on the shore, learning love can't fail. There's no shouting in the hallway, there's no glass across the floor, just the heavy, hollow silence of a closing bedroom door. It's the I'm sorry that means nothing, it's the I love you that hurts, like a map that's lost its meaning, or a song without the words. You can plant a dying garden, you can water it with tears, but you can't force a soul to stay across the changing years. It's a bitter pill to swallow, it's a truth I hate to know, that you can do it all right and still have to let it go. It wasn't for a lack of heart, it wasn't for a lack of grace. We just ran out of road in this lonely, crowded place. 'Cause love can fail, even when you're trying. It can slip right through your fingers while you're holding on and crying. It's Sometimes it's just the gravity of everything we feel. We fought the tide, we set the sail, but I'm standing on the shore, learning love can fail. Yeah, it can fail. We gave it everything, didn't we? Now I'm just a ghost of the man I used to be, watching the wreckage drift away on the gale. Finally admitting that love can fail. That love can fail. We built a house on a promise, painted every wall with gold. We had a list of 1,000 stories that we tell when we were old. I kept your secrets like a heartbeat, I wore your name just like a crown. But even the strongest anchor sometimes let the ship go down. We did everything they told us, we gave it every breath we had, but sometimes good isn't enough to stop the bad. They say that it's a fire, they say it's worth the fight, but nobody warns you what happens when the wood won't light. 'Cause love can't fail, even when you're trying. It can slip right through your fingers while you're holding on and crying. It's not always a villain or a lie that breaks the seal. Sometimes it's just the gravity of everything we feel. We fought the tide, we set the sail, but I'm standing on the shore, learning that love can fail. There's no shouting in the hallway, there's no glass across the floor, just the heavy hollow silence of a closing bedroom door. It's the I'm sorry that means nothing, it's the I love you that hurts, like a map that's lost its meaning, or a song without the words. You can plant a dying garden, you can water it with tears, but you can't force a soul to stay across the changing years. It's a bitter pill to swallow, it's a truth I hate to know, that you can do it all right and still have to let it go. It wasn't for a lack of heart, it wasn't for a lack of grace. We just ran out of road in this lonely crowded place. 'Cause love can't fail, even when you're trying. It can slip right through your fingers while you're holding on and crying. It's not always a villain or a lie that breaks the seal. Sometimes it's just the gravity of everything we feel. We fought the tide, we set the sail, but I'm standing on the shore, learning love can fail. Yeah, it can fail. We gave it everything, didn't we? Now I'm just a ghost of the I'm sitting on the floor with the scraps of us scattered around, picking up the ink that bled when we hit the ground. I've got the photos where we're laughing before the colors turned to gray, before the forever in your eyes started drifting away. I'm holding the pen like a weapon, or maybe just a plea, trying to fix the part where you stopped choosing me. If I could move the comma, if I could change the scene, would we still be standing in the wreckage of what's been? I'm rewriting the ending, tearing out the final page, trying to find a way to keep our love from its cage. I'll delete the goodbye, I'll burn the we're done, I'll go back to the morning when we were still the sun. But the ink is like a shadow, and the paper soaked in tears. I'm just a ghost rewriting the ending of our In this version, I don't let the silence grow so tall. I catch the heavy words before they even start to fall. I walk you to the door, but I never let you go. I say all the I love yous that I thought you'd already know. But the more I try to change it, the more the truth begins to bleed. That happy isn't always what we need. My hands are stained with carbon, my heart is stained with regret. I'm chasing a ghost of a girl I haven't lost yet. But the story's already bound, the spine is starting to crack, and no amount of poetry can ever bring you back. I'm rewriting the ending, tearing out the final page, trying to find a way to keep our love from its cage. I'll delete the goodbye, I'll burn the we're done, I'll go back to the morning when we were still the sun. But the ink is like a shadow, and the paper soaked in tears. I'm just a guy. The pen is running dry now, the candle's burning low. I can't rewrite the way you had to go, so I'll just leave it blank. Let the white space breathe. I'm finally closing the book and watching you leave. Sound of a book closing. I'm sitting on the floor with the scraps of us scattered around, picking up the ink that bled when we hit the ground. I've got the photos where we're laughing before the colors turn to gray, before the forever in your eyes started drifting away. I'm holding the pen like a weapon, or fix a part where you stop choosing me. If I could move the comma, if I could change the scene, will we still be standing in the wreckage of what's been? I'm rewriting the ending, tearing out the final page, trying to find a way to keep our love from its cage. I'll delete the goodbye, I'll burn the we're done. I'll go back to the morning when we were still the sun, but the ink is like a shadow and the paper soaked in tears. I'm just a ghost rewriting the ending of our years. In this version, I don't let the silence grow so tall. I catch the heavy words before they even start to fall. I walk you to the door, but I never let you go. I say all the I love yous that I thought you'd already know. But the more I try to change it, the more the truth begins to bleed. That a happy ending isn't always what we need. My hands are stained with carbon, my heart is stained with regret. I'm chasing a ghost of a girl I haven't lost yet, but the story's already bound. The spine is starting to crack, and no amount of poetry can ever bring you back. I'm rewriting the ending, tearing out the final page, trying to find a way to keep our love from its cage. I'll delete the goodbye, I'll burn what we're done. I'll go back to the morning when we were still the sun, but the ink is like a shadow and the paper soaked in tears. I'm just a ghost rewriting the ending of our years. I'm just a the pen is running dry now, the candle's burning low. I can't rewrite the way you had to go, so I'll just leave it blank. Let the white space breathe. I'm finally closing the book and watching you leave. Sound of a book closing, closing. Sound of a book closing. The walls used to be a sunflower yellow back when you were mine. We'd spend all Sunday morning just wasting all our time. Then the kitchen turned to velvet red with every fight we had, until the good was buried by the weight of being mad. Now I'm standing in the hallway and the paint is peeling back, revealing every shadow and every hidden crack. I try to wash the stains away, I try to start again, but I'm running out of canvas and I'm running out of skin. And it's the color of regret, a shade I've never seen. Somewhere in the middle of the eyes, there might have been. It's a bruised and heavy purple, it's a cold and hollow gray. It's the tint of every I'm sorry that I didn't get to say. I'm drowning in a palette of the things I can't forget. Everything's tinted in the color of flickering outside, a sickly kind of amber where the lonely people hide. I see it in your old blue shirt you left behind the door, a blue that doesn't feel like the ocean anymore. It's the neon of the open sign at 3 in the morning, the glow of every heartbeat that ignored the final warning. If I could mix the pigments, if I could change the hue, I'd go back to the golden days when I was holding you. But the brush is getting heavy and the water's turning black, and there isn't enough white in the world to bring us back. And it's the color of regret, a shade I've never seen, somewhere in the middle of the earth there might have been. It's a bruised and heavy purple, it's a cold and hollow gray, it's a tint of every I'm sorry that I didn't get to say. I'm drowning in a palette of the things I can't forget. Everything is tinted in the color of regret. Slowly, it's fading now to a dull and dusty brown, the color of a memory. It's finally slowing down. I'm closing up the paint cans, I'm cleaning off the floor, but I'll be seeing this color forevermore. The walls used to be a sunflower, yellow back when you were mine. We spend all Sunday morning just wasting all our time. Then the kitchen turned to velvet red with every fight we had, until the good was buried by the weight of being mad. Now I'm standing in the hallway and the paint is peeling back, revealing every shadow and every hidden crack. I try to wash the stains away, I try to start again, but I'm running out of canvas and I'm running out of skin. And it's the color of regret, a shade I've never seen, somewhere in the middle of the earth there might have been. It's a bruised and heavy purple, it's a cold and hollow gray, it's the tint of every I'm sorry that I didn't get to say. I'm drowning in a palette of the things I can't forget. Everything is tinted in the color of regret. I see it in the streetlight, it's flickering outside, a sickly kind of amber where the lonely people hide. I see it in your old blue shirt you left behind the door, a blue that doesn't feel like the ocean anymore. It's the neon could change the hue, I'd go back to the golden days when I was holding you. But the brush is getting heavy and the water's turning black, and there isn't enough white in the world to bring us back. And it's the color of regret, a shade I've never seen. Somewhere in the middle of the earth there might have been. It's a bruised and heavy purple, it's a cold and hollow gray. It's the tint of every I'm sorry that I didn't get to say. I'm drowning in a palette of the things I can't forget. Everything is tinted in the color of regret. It's fading now to a dull and dusty brown, the color of a memory that's finally slowing down. I'm closing up the paint cans, I'm cleaning off the floor, but I'll be seeing this color forevermore. The station clock is ticking like a hammer in my chest. I got my ticket in my pocket, tucked inside my vest. Your suitcase is a mountain that I'm not allowed to climb. We're standing on a platform, just running out of time. You're looking at the tracks like they're a ribbon made of gold, but I'm looking at your fingers and how they're getting cold. The steam is rising up, blurring out your face. Is there a way to stay without taking up the space? 'Cause this is the last train, the one that carries us away. The final I'm sorry that we didn't get to say. I'm watching the conductor pull the heavy iron door, and I'm realizing I won't see your shadow on my floor. The whistle's blowing lonesome, a long and hollow shout. This is how a fire finally flickers out on the last train out. On the last train out, you're saying that it's better, that we need a brand new start. There's a rhythmic screeching where I used to have a heart. I see you through the window as the meadow starts to grow. The hardest part of leaving is leaving you alone. I'm reaching for the glass, but you're already a blur, just a ghost of the girl and the boy that we once were. And the distance starts to stretch like a wire pulled too tight until your taillights are the only thing left in the night. I jumped the tracks to find you. I'd walk 1,000 miles, but the engine only hungers for the wreckage of our smiles, girl. 'Cause this is the last train, the one that carries us away. The final I'm sorry that we didn't get to say. I'm watching the conductor pull the heavy iron door, and I'm realizing I won't see your shadow on my floor. The whistle's blowing lonesome, a long and hollow shout. This is how a fire finally flickers out on the the slowest kind of break that a heart can never mend. I'm miles away already, but I'm still standing in the rain, watching you disappear. On the last train, on the last train, on the last train. The station clock is ticking like a hammer in my chest. I've got my ticket in my pocket, tucked inside my vest. Your suitcase is a mountain that I'm not allowed to climb. We're standing on the platform, just running out of time. You're looking at the tracks like they're a ribbon made of gold, but I'm looking at your fingers and how they're getting cold. Steam is rising up, blurring out your face. Is there a way to stay without taking up the space? 'Cause this is the last train, the one that carries us away, the final I'm sorry that we didn't get to say. I'm watching the conductor pull the heavy iron door, and I'm realizing I won't see a shadow on my floor. The whistle's blowing lonesome along and hollow shout. This is how a fire finally flickers out on the last train. You're saying that it's better, that we need a brand new start, but there's a rhythmic screeching where I used to have a heart. I see you through the window as the metal starts to groan. The hardest part of leaving is leaving you alone. I'm reaching for the glass, but you're already a blur, just a ghost of the girl and the boy that we once were. And the distance starts to stretch like a wire pulled too tight until your taillights are the only thing left. In the night I jumped the tracks to find you. I'd walk 1,000 miles, but the engine only hungers for the wreckage of our smiles. 'Cause this is the last train, the one that carries us away, the final I'm sorry that we didn't get to say. I'm watching the conductor pull the heavy iron door, and I'm realizing I won't see a shadow on my floor. The whistle's blowing lonesome along and hollow shout. This is how a fire finally flickers out on the last train out. Click, clack, click, clack, click, click, clack, click, clack. The rhythm of the end, the slowest kind of break that a heart can never mend. I'm miles away already, but I'm still standing in the rain, watching you disappear on the last train. I passed the exit where we used to stop for coffee and a smile, but I kept my foot on the gas and I drove another mile. The radio is playing that song you used to hate, and I'm finding comfort in the static and the weight of a dashboard covered in the dust of our forever. Thinking about the ways we could have stayed together. The shortest path is a ghost town, a map of where you've been. So I'm taking every back road get to you to see your porch light on. Now I'm terrified of the porch light, knowing that you're gone. I'm circling the suburbs like a satellite in orbit. There's a heavy kind of sorrow, and now I'm trying to absorb it. If I stay behind the wheel, I can't pretend you're just inside, waiting in the kitchen while the world begins to hide. The needle's on the end and the engine starts to whine, but I'd rather run on empty than cross that finish line. Because home is just a house now, a box of hollow air, and I'm just a lonely driver with no destination there. I'm taking the long way home, the one without your face, tracing every crooked line to find a different space. I'm avoiding every street light that remembers who we were, and the curves in the pavement where the memories start to blur. The sun is going down and the shadows start to roam, but I'm not ready for the doorstep. I'm taking the long way home. Slowly, with a fading engine hum, just one more turn, just one more mile of trees before I have to face the cold and the rattling of the keys. The driveway's getting closer, but I'm still so alone. Still taking the long way home. Home, taking the long way home. I passed the exit where we used to stop for coffee and a smile, but I kept my foot on the gas and I drove another mile. The radio was playing that song you used to hate, and I'm finding comfort in the static and the weight of a dashboard covered in the dust of our forever. Thinking about the ways we couldn't stay together. The shortest path is a ghost town, a map of where you've been. So I'm taking every back road just to let the silence in. I'm taking the long way home, the one without your face, tracing every crooked line to find a different space. I'm avoiding every street light that remembers who we were, and the curves in the pavement where the memories start to blur. The sun is going down and the shadows start to roam, but I'm not ready for the doorstep, so I'm taking the long way home. I used to rush to get to you to see your porch light on. Now I'm terrified of the porch light, knowing that you're gone. I'm circling the suburbs like a satellite in orbit. There's a heavy kind of sorrow and I'm trying to absorb it. If I stay behind the wheel, I can't pretend you're just inside, waiting in the kitchen while the world begins to hide. The needle's on the E and the engine starts to whine, but I'd rather run on empty than cross that finish line. Because home is just a house now, a box of hollow air, and I'm just a lonely driver with no destination there. I'm taking the long way home, the one without your face, tracing every crooked find a different space. I'm avoiding every streetlight that remembers who we were, and the curves in the pavement where the memories start to blur. The sun is going down and the shadows start to roll, but I'm not ready for the doorstep, so I'm taking the the cold and the rattling of the keys. The driveway's getting closer, but I'm still so alone, still taking the long way. The long way home. It's not a thunderclap or a crashing of the glass. It's not a sudden storm that's waiting for the pass. It's the click of a keychain, a suitcase on the floor, the way the carpet sighs beneath the closing of the door. It's the rattle of the gravel as the tires start to roll, the smallest vibration that's tearing out my soul. I used to love the quiet, I used to crave the peace, but now the air is heavy with a jagged cold release. And this is the sound of leaving, it's a ringing in my ear, the static of a frequency we haven't tuned in years. It's the echo of a footstep on a porch that's getting old, the rustle of a jacket against a heart that's growing cold. It's a low and steady humming, a shadow in the hall, Can you hear that? It's the wind through the screen where you used to lean. It's the ghost of the lock turning tight. It's the sound of the end. In the middle of the night, the sound of leaving. The sound of
It's not a thunderclap or a crashing of the glass. It's not a sudden storm that's waiting for the path. It's the click of a keychain, a suitcase on the floor, the way the carpet sighs beneath the closing of the door. It's the rattle of the gravel as the tires start to roll, the smallest vibration that's tearing out my soul. I used to love the quiet, I used to crave the peace, but now the air is heavy with a jagged cold relief. And this is the sound of leaving, so ringing in my ear, the static of a frequency we haven't tuned in years. It's the echo of a footstep on a porch that's getting old, the rustle of a jacket against a heart that's growing cold. It's a low and steady humming, a shadow in the hall, the loudest kind of nothing is the sound of leaving you. Listen to the kitchen clock, it's never been this loud. It's marking every memory of every forever vow. The fridge is buzzing empty, the faucet's got a drip, like every second's bleeding from a sinking wooden ship. I'm straining for your breathing, for the rustle of the sheets, but I'm met with the rhythm of the rain against the street. I take 1,000 screams, I take a war within these walls. If it meant I didn't have to hear the weight of silence crawls, but the ghost of your goodbye is the only thing that stays, tearing through the fabric of my lonely hollow days. And this is the sound of leaving, it's a ringing in my ears, the static of a frequency we haven't tuned in years. It's the echo of a footstep on a porch that's getting old, the rustle of a jacket against a heart that's growing cold. It's a low and steady humming, a shadow in the hall, the loudest kind of nothing is the sound of leave it at all. Listen, can you hear that? It's the wind through the screen where you used to lean. It's a ghost of the lock turning tight. It's the sound of the end. In the middle of the night, the sun. The calendar says December, but
the grass is dying brown. There's a gray and heavy stillness hanging over this town. I'm waiting for the white out, for the world to disappear. But it's just a bit of middle of a long and lonely day. I've got your heavy coat still hanging by the door, but the sky is holding back just like you don't care anymore. I thought the cold would be beautiful, I thought the ice would shine, but it's just a frozen hollow where your hand used to be in mine. It's a winter without the magic, it's a winter without the glow, just a heart that's getting colder with nowhere left to go. I'm praying for a blizzard just to bury every trace of the ghost of your reflection and the memory of your face. It's the sharpest kind of lonely, a sting I can't forgo, living through a winter without the snow. The trees are skeletal and reaching for a light they'll never find, like the desperate broken pieces of the heart I left behind. I'm walking through the park where we used to talk for hours. Now the dirt is hard as iron over all the frozen flowers. There's no mercy in the pavement, no softness in the air, just a wide and open vacuum where you're simply never there. They say that spring is coming, that the green will start to grow, but I'm stuck in this December with nothing left to show. No footprints in the driveway, no patterns on the glass, just a long and frozen season that refuses to pass. It's a winter without the magic, it's a winter without the glow, just a heart that's getting colder with nowhere left to go. I'm praying for a blizzard just to bury every trace of the ghost of your reflection and the memory of your face. It's the sharpest kind of lonely, this thing I can't forgo, living through a winter without the snow. Just the frost on the window and the chill in my bones. The hardest part of winter is the being all alone. No white, no wonder, just the gray and the low in a winter without you. The calendar says December, but the grass is dying brown. There's a gray and heavy stillness hanging over this town. I'm waiting for the white out, for the world to disappear, but it's just a bit of middle of a long and lonely year. I've got your heavy coat still hanging by the door, but the sky is holding back just like you don't care anymore. I thought the cold would be beautiful, I thought the ice would shine, trees are skeletal and reaching for a light they'll never find. Like the desperate broken pieces of the heart I left behind. I'm walking through the parkway. We used to talk for hours. Now the dirt is hard as iron over all the frozen flowers. There's no mercy in the pavement, no softness in the air, just a wide and open vacuum where you're simply never there. They say that spring is coming, that the green will start to grow, but I'm stuck in this December with nothing left to show. No footprints in the driveway, no patterns on the glass, just a long and frozen season that refuses to pass. It's a winter without the magic, it's a winter without the glow, just a heart that's getting colder with nowhere left to go. I'm praying for a blizzard, just to bury every trace of the ghost of your reflection and the memory of your face. It's the sharpest kind of lonely, a sting I can't forgo, living through winter without the snow. Just the frost on the window and the chill in my bones. The hardest part of winter is the being all alone. No white, no wonder, just the gray and the low in a